let's talk about it. Rich and incarcerated or broke with freedom. What's your choice? What would you choose? Would you choose the bag and do a little time for that bag, or you rather stay in these streets a free man broke as fuck? If you had that option.
Now the young me would say, I probably would I'm gonna be honest, the young me would say rich and locked up.
You damn right.
The young me.
It depends how much time too, though,
guy. Yeah, the young me would say rich and locked up. When we say rich, we know what type of time we're talking about. You already know.
Man, but what about Big Meats Rich?
I'm gonna go with broken free.
200 something. I'm sure they snatched up a bulk of the damn money, but that's too much money to not have a little piggy bank stashed away some motherfucking where.
Yeah, but still, that's still if you able to get out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you can get back to the money. But one thing I have learned is only thing that you can't get back in life is time. Time is the most valuable thing ever. And I'm just like, no. The older I get, the more I would rather have my time to do what I want to do. So I would choose broke.
But if you can set your family up for life type shit, would you take the time? Would you make that sacrifice?
Because that's because you're still basing it off of, or you're still going down a direction of, to me, rather, as financial. Meaning, like, I'm setting them up so financial money means everything to me.
No guidance.
So to me, I would rather have memories to leave them with. Don't get me wrong, I want to, if I can leave them with some, I can leave them with some, but I'm not going to jeopardize my time that I have with them to go out my way to try to lead them with something.
But put like this.
I'm gonna give them, hopefully, the guidance to go get their own.
Put like this. Say you ain't in the streets, but say you're homeless. You and your family homeless, and a motherfucker, a big dude like dude like Big Meats come say, hey man, take this case, you know what I'm saying, for me. Take the rap, and I'm gonna make sure you're straight. Matter of fact, here go boom boom. We're gonna set up some accounts to where it's just you gonna get spoon fed this way. You're gonna get so much, it's like a lottery, that type shit. And we can pretty much rescue from from your situation if you just take this 20 years. Would you do it?
No.
I think I would have to do it, B.
No, I won't. See, I think that the people that do that just gave up on themselves. So that means you just think that, okay, well, I'm homeless and this is what God wrote.
It's one thing when it's just you, though, God.
Huh?
It's one thing when it's you, and that's why we said before about creating our own opportunities or receiving blessings. This is a major motherfucking opportunity. Motherfucker about to drop 20 mil on me for 20 years up front, ain't gonna give me another motherfucker.
You might not even live to see that 20 mil.
But
that 20 mil might curse you.
But my kids
and kill your family.
Streets. It's always possible. We ain't nothing promised. You know what I'm saying? As far as tomorrow ain't promised, but this 20 million in front of me is real. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no promises there. It's right there. It's some type of paperwork. It's some type of money handed over. I'm definitely gotta have that money in my possession before this shit happen.
Yeah, I would have to decline, man. I'm just gonna be honest. I had to decline just because my older self, and I just like, okay, I believe that shit. Everything happened for a reason, so we here for a reason. Let's learn our lesson and get up out of here.
Yeah, that's from a man that's lived long enough to go through a few things and receive a few lessons, you know what I'm saying? To where okay, this is just another lesson. This is something I can overcome. But young niggas, as a young nigga, I don't see them seeing that.
Oh, no, we see this every day. Fuck a bag.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that's why
doing this shit for change.
And that's why you got motherfuckers like we said in the previous episodes, the brother Young Thug decided to put a dress on. That's why you got motherfuckers like Bobby Smurda dancing like a erotic gay dance stripper all on in his concert, in my opinion, anyway.
But still,
they looking at like, man, life getting turned around. You know what I mean?
Them people just came. Them street niggas. Exactly what you just about to say.
Street niggas.
Like, hey, nigga, they know what's behind them. You don't know what's in front of you, but you definitely know what's behind you. Coming from the hood, you know what's behind you.
So I'm looking at it the same way as far as there's 20 million sitting in front of me to do 20 years.
That means you gave, to me, the person that did that or does that.
Plan, plot, strategize. That means I got a motherfucking
they gave up on
plan.
themselves. To me. I mean, they have no hope in them, nor their family. Like, ain't near one of us shit. We ain't gonna be
how
shit.
Many of us? How many of us in 20 years would accumulate $20 million? Now it's definitely possible. You know what I'm saying?
But in 20 years, you might run across something that's more valuable than 20 million. You might run across your soulmate. You might run your son might whatever. But a situation might happen in that 20 years.
And that's how I'm looking at it. You're doing it for your soulmate. You're doing it for your seeds.
You say what?
I'm saying you are doing this. You taking this time to provide for your soulmate and your seeds.
You can't provide for your son
if you ain't there. With 20 million.
I'm just saying you ain't raising them.
And get spoon-filled a meal each year that you know what I mean. Stay strong. So that come out to 40 million, 20 up front.
But you ain't raising them though. I'm just saying, myself personally. Yeah. I'm just saying, me myself personally. And I'm gonna go back to, like I said, in that 20-year span, I get it because things that you're gonna miss.
Yeah, you definitely gonna miss it.
It's gonna be priceless. You couldn't even put
definitely gonna miss it, and your quote unquote soulmate gonna fuck around, move on.
You gonna miss it because you wasn't there.
You know what I'm saying?
You wasn't there. So you're gonna miss the person who you supposed to be in life with. You know what I'm saying? Even with that $20 million, just saying you completed everything. Now you get out, your kids hate you, you're lonely. You rich but lonely, you know what I'm saying? You basically one of those rich motherfuckers who reject themselves.
I get that, but when I hear it, I kind of think of what Pac said. I'd rather die. What did he say? I'd rather die like a man than live like a coward. You know what I'm saying? As far as living on, if you seen that movie, living on your knees type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what a lot of motherfuckers doing.
That's the mentality that got the younger generation chopped and screwed. Don't nobody, like you said, that's a good point. People don't want to work for anything. People automatically give up on themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like no, and the mentality we got, well, I don't want to live on my knees. Well, get the fuck up and do something. Get the fuck up and do something that's positive. Plant a seed, like my cousin say, and I like that. Plant a seed in this world and water it, and maybe it'll grow. But as long as you sit on your knees, ain't shit gonna happen, man.
Yeah, but the youth, man, they want that they want to wake up and live it and ball. They want to live like the motherfuckers they see in these videos. They want to live like dude that got all the girls, got all the cars, all the clothes. And he did that shit within you know what I mean? He did that shit in a matter of months.
Yeah, and I heard this today, and it made a lot of sense to me, man. And people are scared to try shit or to be different. But listen, when I heard this, it shocked me. But you have to make mistakes in life. That's how you grow. It's just like building muscle. That's how you learn. Okay, that's how you can tell what you made of. So I think that's what's wrong with our generation. They want to do monkey
they say we don't break a nigga, make a nigga.
We got young kids that are good at doing stuff, drawing and everything, but they would rather get the gun and go out on the corner and hang with the rest of the shitheads, man. It's weird. A lot of us
man, driven by the emotions. Driven by the emotions, man. You want that quick return, man. You ain't to the like point, say you don't want to put no work in.
To the point where people would rather be rich for 10, 20 years and spend their whole rest of their life in a box, 23 and 1.
Yeah, man.
So like, fuck, okay, I want to ball the first half of my life. The second half of my life, put me in a closet.
Yeah.
Man, stop it, bro.
Basically, it's
just let me float through life and surprise me of what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stick with the cards that was dealt for me, and I'm gonna try to make what I can make out of it. But
I know in the times we living in now, you can definitely get that bag, man.
Yeah,
that bag is definitely motherfucking possible.
I totally agree.
You know what I mean? But I also like, man, I'm just picturing a lot of these homeless people that I see every day, and it's like, damn, you telling me?
That's because
they definitely gave up.
Look, people fail to realize you go through storms, you go through something. The key word is through. So you got to keep going so you come out on the other end. If you give up in the middle of the storm, then you just gave up too early.
Yeah, the strong survive, man.
You gave up too early. You was going to get through it eventually. You was going to get up out of it. But so sometimes, like I said, people give up on themselves. Yeah. And long as you base who you are off what somebody else doing, you'll never be rich because somebody always gonna be doing better than you.
Well, you can be rich, but you'll never be satisfied.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know
Thank you for cleaning that up.
You will never feel whole.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you for
You always
that
feel like you're missing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this, but damn, look at that
exactly.
shit. And you know what? At times,
you'll always be chasing something.
At times, I got to check myself because I got a decent little vehicle. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be riding down the street. I'll be seeing that there Benz. I'm like, God damn, look at that Benz truck, man. Look at that Benz truck. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I am slipping in these motherfucking streets. Some things I use as motivation, but some things you just gotta appreciate what you got, man, and put the work in to get more and just understand that it's a process. A lot of motherfuckers just, like say, they give up.
One thing, just to grab your point, that's another thing that sometimes you gotta have lesser than. So when you do get that Benz truck, you can appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You can. Oh man, I remember when I was riding this, I used to pull up to the light and look at the Benz. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta start out crawling. So when you stand up and start walking, you can appreciate that shit.
I guess that's why they say you ain't gonna appreciate no sunny day unless you experience a lot of rainy days. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
How you know what the good times is if you ain't experience no bad times?
I was watching this shit earlier, right? Where this guy who been in jail, and he said this was the comment he said to the younger generation. He said that y'all should try to go to jail as soon as possible. Just go ahead and get it over with. He said, just go ahead and get it over with.
It sounds like some trick daddy, right?
Because he said, this is why he said it though. He said because when you in jail, that give you the chance to appreciate the small things.
Oh,
that's when you get a chance to see that what they was promoting outside on the street is buffoonery. Like you appreciate waking up, you appreciate not being treated like a bitch, you appreciate, you know what I'm saying? He's like, so y'all gonna get that out the way.
From a brother that has done some time, I definitely agree with that. I don't agree that you should just run your ass to jail.
No, he said this to say the people who out there hustling and got the guns. He like just go on and go to jail. Hurry up, get it out the way. So
ooh, you miss simple shit, man. Just
exactly. That's what he said. That's what he was saying.
Some Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's just a lot of shit. Like damn, just getting up, going to a motherfucking barbecue. A lot of things that you just can't fucking do.
Exactly. That's like, that was his point. Meaning, like, and he like some people can learn. Some people can catch it in one time. Some people got to go back 4 or 5 times. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? But he was like, young people, go on and go.
I know I got out of jail, man, and I seen my oldest son, and damn, it didn't recognize his ass. And that kind of just like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Woke something up in me. And then this thing about, like I said, you don't got to always learn from your mistakes. You can learn from mistakes of others. So I thought about my situation. I was just looking at what happened to my father. We look, you know what I'm saying, family members, like, they pretty much had it all and ended up catching the bullet.
Yeah.
After doing time, Pops fresh out the motherfucking feds, shot up in back of Ray-Bons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he definitely had it on to the point I was gifted with a motherfucking drop top IROC at the age of 16. Mine, that nigga took it back within a month or two. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, we got some bullshit. But yeah, I definitely feel that you definitely appreciate simple things a little more when you sit in that motherfucking cell.
Yeah, and to me, that's why I say broke and free, right? Because listen, it is easier, people, to just go ahead and go through life straight. All the fucking hurdles they got for to be a thug and a drug dealer now, it ain't even worth it, man. I'm just being real.
And they ain't even seeing the same type of money.
Man, it is not even. You'll be better just going straight. I'm just being real. You'll have a better life. You ain't got to worry about getting killed like a dog in the street. You ain't got to worry about starting a family and they snatch you from it. It's just so many things nowadays. Like it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So I'm gonna go once again. I'm gonna say that I know the value of time now. So I'm gonna say, bro, with my freedom, I'm taking that for 200.
I'm with that, but at the same time, I'm just not about to sit out here and accept being broke. But yeah, I get what you're saying, and I definitely got to roll with that. But it's definitely levels to this shit because I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to run from 20 motherfucking million plus another million every year for each time you serve when you and your family homeless and you've been homeless for quite some time. and this give them a chance.
And
you
there's
know?
a reason for everything. It's a reason. It's a reason why y'all was homeless. It's a reason why y'all have been homeless for some time, and that's just lack of people doing the work that they need to do to build themselves up. I'm just being honest. Just like I know this is not you, but that person who's looking.
Yeah, but I say that because
like, that is a loser.
A lot of motherfuckers that you see on top, a lot of these people, man, far as did a lot of crooked shit, far as your Kennedys, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, far as bootleg and alcohol or whatnot, they did a whole lot of crooked shit to get this money. People. Now creating these motherfucking laws to keep keep you down, to make sure you don't come together.
We already
so sacrifice was made.
We already with our back against the wall.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So what sacrifice are you willing to make?
Man, listen, the sacrifices and the energy, even I have done it, that people put into street dreams. Man, if we put half that energy into something positive, we would take over.
Yeah, because a lot of them motherfuckers out there trying to
being successful legally was the cool thing, black people are own the country.
Yeah, because a lot of them out there, it's not that they're not trying to build, it's that they're trying to build that house on top of quicksand and without no firm foundation. You need a foundation. It's not going to work on quicksand. It's a sinking ship. So that's a problem.
That's because, and right, it's on quicksand. That's because you did this shit. This shit is so true. When I used to hustle, I hustled and had a job. Bam, when shit hit the fan, everything that I hustled for, I lost. From crib, car, TV, everything. But everything that I worked for, I still
had. What Biggie say back in the day, damn, where did I fail? All the money I stacked was all the money for bail. That shit definitely goes, brothers and sisters. Man. You know what I mean?
I understand it when you sit back and look at it. The words is right there.
When you're young and fuck, you ain't looking at it.
Yeah, I know.
You ain't looking at it. You ain't looking at shit. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely know. That's why I said my younger self, give me that bag. Fuck, I don't even think that I'm gonna live that long anyway. So therefore, so with that.
Okay, what if you lived though? What if you was 60-year-old man and the struggle is real? You know what I mean? Like, fuck, your kid's grown at this point. And you able to put motherfuckers on this. I know one thing.
Listen, the person that do that mean that you want shit. You knew I'm just being real.
No, but you got some motherfuckers that just stick to the script, man. Like they ain't really got no real drive. They gave up on chasing some of them dreams and trying to shake them dreams to reality. Like, okay, I just got comfortable at this motherfucking 9 to 5 that I hate. They ain't doing nothing to build and just to elevate. They doing nothing to better their situation. And I think a lot of them people would be the motherfuckers that's gonna take that 20 million.
No, I think that 50% of the population probably would take it. Like, well, not of the population, but of the have-nots.
I think more than 50.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, people is because they gonna nominate somebody.
They settle.
Yeah, they nominate somebody. So
somebody about to get sacrificed.
That would be the cool thing.
I can hear your son now, Dad. You know what I mean, man, Joe. Like, you had your shot, man. Give me a turn, man. I know one thing about was take that motherfucking time and that nigga blow that motherfucking shit within a couple of years, boy.
Why? You know that's what's going to happen.
Nah, I don't know, but I know it's possible.
Because anytime that you don't work for the money, you fucking run through it.
That's you gotta go.
Anytime you don't work for it and it's just given to you, you act as such.
That's you gotta go, man.
Period. I'm just being honest, man. Now when you work for it, and you steal your ass out there all day for it, and you know, like, nah, then you treat it a little differently. But when a motherfucker like, okay, you know what's about to happen.
That's why a lot of the motherfuckers end up broke so quick fuck with that PPP shit. You know what I'm saying? The PPP loans.
Yeah.
They ain't had to bust their head for it. It just like, boom, woke up like, God damn, I'm rich. Let's go hit the shot. What you want, babe? You know what I'm saying? What you want to do?
Listen, I never went through this. When I went from being homeless to getting back on my feet, I went at least 4 or 5 months on fucking when I had some money. I bought everything that when I was broke, everything that I thought from food that I wanted to eat, I bought it all, nigga. Yeah. There was no discipline. Now, I was sending myself right back to the fucking street because I couldn't.
I done done shit like that. Yeah. Not to the homeless part, but just when shit was slower or not. See, in my situation, I've been and made so many fucking sacrifices and been accumulated so much shit for us on the money side that I didn't even show because I was making sacrifices. And then there's been so many losses that came up, and like, damn, I'm starting over to the point where maybe on the third time, like, you know what, fuck that. I'm about to spend some of this money. I'm about to do something for myself because I didn't lost, you know what I mean? I didn't.
But you
fuck around.
You worked for that. You earned that.
Yeah, but that's what inspired me to do what you did. Like, fuck that. I ain't gonna go buy one pair of shoes. I'm going to buy 3 pairs of shoes because I'd have been without for a minute.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Yeah. I'd put it up and nobody even knew I had it, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. And just then lost it. Man, look, so it's definitely levels to the shit, but
I think
I ain't mad, like I said just now, I ain't mad at motherfucker for taking it, but yeah, I feel you, man.
Another thing I'm learning, the older I get, I'm learning that people need to start working out the most important and strongest muscle in the body, which is the brain. Mm-hmm. If you can exercise your brain or even train your brain to react a certain way, to look at things a certain way, it makes life easier.
Oh yeah, you got to. But that's why I've been told people when you talking about the prayer and whatnot, you search it with inside of you. You know what I mean? You come up, you coming up with these remedies. We ain't gonna get too deep in that, the blessings that create opportunity, but you know what I'm going. You create these opportunities to where when you experienced a few things, you already know, like, hey man, I've been through this and I made it through it. Just when I thought I wasn't gonna make it that year, and I'm still here, you know what I'm saying? I lost 10 and I bounced back with 20. It took a process, and here I go again down to motherfucking 0. But I know if I stay focused, I'm gonna get it motherfucking back.
Because you blessed to be able to have the mind that you have to be able to keep going. You blessed to be able to see things that certain other people don't.
I ain't about to open that can of worms again. You know what I'm saying? Because that the strong survive, and I once again I look at others. Like for instance, this is one dude across the street. He's sitting at a bus stop, Patillo's. I get my gas 7-Eleven day to day, and I see him just fucking sitting there, just looking out at traffic going by. And if this ain't an example of motherfucking that just fucking gave up. I mean, he just sitting in place. I don't see him busting nan type move, just sitting at the fucking bus stop, right? Eyes red as fuck.
I ain't got nowhere to go. I used to do that.
All day, every day, though.
Bro, I ain't but not at the same spot. But I used to do that. I had nowhere to go.
This, because I frequent this gas station a lot, you know, this 7-Eleven. And this dude just be fucking sitting there to where you can't just stop moving. You gotta keep moving forward.
Yeah, you know I can relate. I can relate. That's part of.
It ain't like he getting a little rest.
That's part of me feeling about the blessing part, that I was blessed to not be on that bus stop to this day. Some in me didn't, you know. But like, I man, like we just said.
But you saying you just was sitting at that bus stop, but
I had nowhere to go.
But eventually you got up and did something, though, God.
Yeah, it was a blessing. It was a blessing that
what got you up?
Look, it was a bless. I was blessed with the mind that I have. That it was strong enough I was able to go through the storm. That's how I'm put it. That was a blessing that I had the mentality to go through the storm because I gave up.
Yeah, because I see a lot of homeless people in the area. I see them moving around, going collecting their little change and accumulating. I see some that's even changed their clothes, but you can tell there's some hand-me-downs. But I see some, doing what they do.
And they have become content with their situation.
I can see it's a community of them right off the E-way over there.
Yeah, they have been. They become.
But this one in particular dude, I just see him like, man, he has totally given up because I'm out doing gig work through the course of the day, so hours going by and I'm constantly riding by, and this dude is always just sitting there with dark, with just some red bloodshot eyes. And if that ain't the definition of giving up, I don't know what the fuck he is. Like, we can all end up in this position, but you got to pick yourself up, get yourself up, and keep it moving. It may take a little longer to get where you're trying to get to because you're walking. You may even crawling at one point, too. You're crawling, then you're walking, then you're running, then you're driving, then you're flying, so on and so on. But you got to take that first step. The first thing first, get the fuck up. And that brother ain't giving up. That brother ain't getting up.
People don't like dealing with the truth. Mm-hmm. People don't like dealing with the truth that has something to do with why they here. Like, meaning, like, That's the first part of
I think
that was the first part of the thing that I had to deal with.
I think you're sitting there feeling sorry for yourself.
Meaning, is that, oh my God. And that's another thing, too.
You're not special.
That's another thing, too.
Emotions, you're not special.
Emotions is not your friend. Emotions is not your friend. No. All that feeling sorry, like that's going to keep you where you at.
Yeah.
That's one thing I had to do,
too. You can have your moment, cry yourself to sleep, but when you wake up, motherfucker, you better be a new man.
Listen, now this is my motto. Now, whatever happens to me that I dislike, I give depends on how strong it is. I give myself a time frame. Okay, Martia, you can only be mad about that for 2 days. After 2 days, I want to hear shit else about it. You can't say nothing about it. You gotta let it go, whatever. But for 2 days, you can talk about it. Fucking slam the door, whatever. And that's how I deal with it.
Like the old folks say, man, how things going, man. Well, I would love to complain, but maybe not that way. But what's gonna help? Complaining don't help, man. It's not gonna help your problem. Not gonna help you solve a motherfucking thing, man. Exactly. You recognize the problem. You identify what the situation is.
And let's talk about. I'm the type of person.
You search for some solutions.
And that's why people dislike talking to me, because I'm the type of person of let's not keep repeating what the fuck the problem is. Let's come up with a solution if we're gonna talk about it. If we ain't talking about how to make this better or how to fix this, if we just gonna keep talking about it, then I'm taking me out the game, coach. Period. And that's how I try to move. It's like, man, we ain't talking about fixing it, but then let's not keep repeating itself. So I don't know, man.
I know we've been journeying, but once again, how many of you people out there willing to take that bag for that motherfucking time?
Yeah, I'm not.
Would you rather sit in jail, a motherfucking millionaire and a kingpin and what have you, or would you be a free, broke motherfucker out in these streets?
Shit, I've been free and I missed so much time in my family life. Shit, I've been free and I was still locked up in the neighborhood because I ain't go nowhere.
Yeah, because I definitely did been working year after year. That's why motherfucker planting the seeds to do other things like we doing with this motherfucking podcast, hoping it grow. Well, fuck hoping. We doing what we gotta do. We doing what we gotta do to make it grow day to day. And with your support, listeners, we can get there. You know what I'm saying? Go on to the motherfucking to the Anchor app or to Spotify, or you should see the link if you want to subscribe or any donations. Hey, appreciate it. Help grow this motherfucking podcast or this channel on YouTube, wherever you are listening to this sermon. You know what I'm saying? We are now passing around the collection plate, people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, broke or free or rich and incarcerated. And I think a lot of people like, I want to say Kills, but that man.
Yeah, R. Kelly the one who made me think of this topic.
I think he's a little different, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely think he wish he. I know he definitely different. Well, because as far as people, I'm thinking about more people out there.
Oh, but he did it though. Listen to me. I feel that the first half of his life he was rich. So let's say let's say the devil came to him at 18. You know what I'm saying? And like, all right, the first half of your life, you're gonna be rich, you're gonna travel the world, you're gonna be able to shit on women, all type of shit. But the other half, like that DMX song, but the other half, your ass gonna go through hell. Where they gonna rape his ass? He about to go through hell in jail.
Oh, for sure.
They about to do all type of shit to R. Kelly.
I know that's one brother that wish he can
Bro, he about to
do it all over again.
That's my point. Meaning, when he in there and them niggas talking about pissing on him and shit in his face,
I can definitely see somebody pissing on him.
Man, listen, he gonna be like, man, I would have gave all that shit back to never been a single. No, I bet you, bro.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Yeah.
That's what made me think of this topic. Like, the hell he about to go through, ain't no money that he had gonna be worth what they're about to do to him in there.
That's damn near probably what happened. You know what I'm saying?
And look, a motherfucker
the devil gave him that contract. The devil gave him all the motherfucking riches.
Yeah.
But like, hey, man. Yeah. I'm coming back for the return of my investment.
Yeah. I think,
enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Period.
I still return.
Period. In that way. He sold his soul somewhere.
Real shit.
Because, and like I said again, that's what made me think of, because I'm thinking about him, I'm watching his interviews and I'm watching him perform and shit, and he all over the world. And I'm like, now he with the bottom. Now he with the, you know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck if you was a normal person. going in there on the charges that he faced with is going to be trouble.
Okay, man, this is Let's Talk About It with Slapp and Hannibal. Peace be with you.